Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you back to our talk on the virtues that Ben Franklin had, his 13 virtues. And we're going to start off with the very first one. And I want to read them to you as Franklin had put them down for himself. And then we'll kind of change them around into modern English here so we can better understand them. But his first one was temperance. And his definition for this was to eat not to dullness and drink not to elevation, which simply means don't overeat and don't get drunk. Plain and simple. You know, in that time period, it was a very common thing for people, in a sense, to drink their lunch. Beer was considered kind of a food source because it was made of wheat. It was something that was kind of substantial. And so people drank a lot during their lunchtime. And Franklin noticed that when this happened, their work quality declined in the afternoon. That either if they overate, they were stuffed. You know how you feel like when you overeat, get Thanksgiving dinner or any time that you just kind of stuff yourself, you just lay around and you don't feel like doing a whole lot. If you drink, maybe you've had those experiences of when you've drank too much and you don't do a lot then either. And Franklin noticed these things, and he knew that temperance, or doing things in moderation, doing things that were not going to put you into that state of dullness, as he called it, were important to keep things going. So when he was doing his work as a printer, he would do things like he would drink water instead of beer. And, you know, other workers would notice this, and of course his employer would notice this as well, because he would continue to work, he'd have energy, he'd be able to do all that he had to do, and not be worn down because he had overeaten or overdrank. And so he knew that this idea of temperance was something to keep him going. And that's important for us to understand, that don't overeat, don't overdo anything, because by doing so, you rob yourself of the energy in order to pursue your goals, to pursue the things that you really need to get done. You got to focus on conserving your energy for what is important. And when you overeat or you drink too much or you do things that you know you're not supposed to do, that you have to be able to keep that energy going in order to achieve the things that must be done, you know, and these things rob us of that energy. It doesn't take a historian to look at this and understand what that means. We all understand what it means. We've all eaten too much and knows what the feeling is like. So consider this. Consider that quality of temperance, that you don't want to do things that are going to overdo it and rob you of the energy that you need in order to achieve the things that need to be done. For the Growth Center, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I hope you join me again, and let me encourage you to pursue your purpose and change your world. Hi, John Patrick Hickey again, and I want to thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do want to suggest that you hit the subscribe button, which is at the bottom of your screen, and that way you won't miss a single episode of any of the videos that are posted. If you'd like more information about my books or any of the blogs or videos that are available to you, then just go to our website, which is www.growthcenter.net. Or if you'd like to reach me by email, You can also do that by going to leadership@growthcenter.net. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.